Hello and welcome back. We are, once again, the Axis, enjoying ourselves in post-recordings of things we've done. Anyway, so here we are, still bothering with these people. I suddenly realized that Kota Baru had been conquered. No idea why they left right after, but hey, if you want to do it that way, no problem. Of course, the lovely thing that is strategic redeployment is still completely broken in terms of key commands, which is ridiculously stupid. And I'm just going to add these provinces to the overall, well, garrison order. Hopefully it doesn't mess up too much. What am I saying? Of course it completely screws itself over. But oh well, I guess that happens sometimes. Anyhow, as I said, we're going to take back that land. And in the meantime, watching all of our poor invasion troops dying. Oh yes, and Italy declares war on Greece, which is always very fun. Well, in a moment. Just you wait a second, my friends. They will declare war and it will be great. Or should I say kind of icky. Spain actually joins in later on as well, once it's pretty obvious that we've won. I think Germany's already working on that right now. Or they're working on war with Russia. That's right, that's gonna happen. Lovely. That's right. Just gonna modify our incoming land lease, take all that we can, because why the hell not? Hey, National Spain has joined the Axis. Lovely. Welcome to the club. Please don't lose all your African holdings. Oh wait, maybe you will. Alas, so be it. And so it shall be. So, moving on, where are we doing? Well, yes, I was thinking about taking Cillian. Because it's been annoying how they have this massive naval base right in the middle of the ocean. And yes, we have one ship. Lovely. It gets blown out of the water pretty soon though, so no worries about that. Anyway, yes, it was the Iraqi war. Good to hear. It wasn't the Irani war. The Irani war would have never happened. Not exactly in this way, at least. Because the Irani war was something we did by ourselves, when we were still a strong, independent nation. I mean, we still are independent, but strong? Nah. Not at all. Oh yes, and the Australians were trying to invade again, which was annoying. Problem is I didn't realize it was not going to be in Kuala Lumpur. I thought it was going to be there. Instead, though, because the sea zone is that massive, you'll see in a second where they actually decide to invade. It's very British of them. And I don't know if I should respect them for it or not, but you'll see. Ta-da! Singapore! Taken once again by the British. Anyway, now that I've got a reasonably good landing spot, I decided to bring over the rest of my troops from Vietnam, and we've actually started to push into Egypt quite nicely. However, I was already thinking probably not going to push much further through it, however, simply because it's not very important to me. Mostly because, well, think about it, there aren't actually any resources in that direction other than resources you can get from South Africa. However, that's a bit much of a work to do when you think about it. Anyhow, our troops are starting to arrive in Kota Baru from all sorts of ridiculous angles, which is kind of annoying. But oh well, I guess we'll have to deal with it. Oh yes, here we go. Micromanaging. The horror that actually it is. We have mostly taken the Nile, to be honest. However, soon the Italian front will be starting to collapse in classic fashion. Of course, we only push our own land. There's no reason to push land that the Italians have. That would be ridiculous. Instead, let's push how we should. AKA the way I showed you. Now, we're about to take Singapore back because these... Actually, no, we weren't. No, we were trying to because we thought the British were going to be stupid enough to do this kind of nonsense again, where they abandoned their ports. And there goes our convoy. Great, isn't it? I should really try to reduce the Allies' naval presence before I try invasions. But then again, I mean, you don't have to, so why bother? Especially for transporting as well. Even if you want to transport through land that's entirely conquered. Which is why the paradropping in Dover and all that nonsense is so good, because all you need is like 1 second of aerial superiority and you're already there. And from there you just transfer all your troops over. Doesn't even matter if they get caught or not, most of the time they still survive. Of course they are a bit stupid sometimes. Not gonna lie. Pathfinding and all that. Oh yes. Just making sure I have enough troops for all the nonsense I have to do. Deploying my tanks. Half trained, of course. Half equipped, that's only natural. After all, why would I ever wait for them to be fully trained? It's not like the effect is very important. We do decide to pull off some of the tanks from the Egyptian front simply because, I mean, why not? Oh wait, no, we aren't pulling off the tanks, that's right, we're just pulling off the expendable troops. I don't think we used a single motorized division in all of Southeast Asia the entire war. Why would we? The bloody savages fell to our guns all the same. The savages, indeed. It says I with the lowest tech level in the entire game. Oh well, it'll work itself out. What I'm more interested in is the... What was it? I've forgotten. Whoops. No, as I was saying. Alright, this is going to happen, so we're going to finally actually legit encircle them. I haven't yet realized that there's a alert on the right corner. Yes, another naval invasion has been started by the Australians. I should probably worry about that more. Again, what is the fun in that? Anyway, Spain has decided to sort of push Africa, but not really. We're just looking at the battle plans by the Germans. By this time, I don't think I've realized that the Germans are planning World War Soviet, so I haven't actually done anything about it yet. But don't worry, I realize eventually. Coughing. Anyway, what was I saying? That's right, we're just waiting for these guys to all finish up. A few of our poor people got stuck by the British blockade. Or it's more of an Australian blockade, to be honest. Ay, ay, ay. Choking on water, that's how you drown. I think that's the actual definition of it, though. Because interestingly enough, when you do drown, you don't drown because your body inhales water, because it's almost impossible to do that, even underwater. What you actually do is, because it's actually more like choking than it is being drowned in water, because it just means your body tries to breathe in, but it can't breathe in, and from that, it loses enough oxygen so you can't actually survive. It is not, however, that you inhale water. The pressure differentials aren't right for that. And it's something you, changes you. It's not even that amazing to think about. But it's just one of those things that you're like, wait a moment. Everything I ever thought was wrong. Ah! Lovely, isn't it? Anyway, they did the same thing again. They went into Kota Bharu and they left right away. Singapore is slowly falling. We only have a tank division. That usually means bad things for them. However, what else are we doing here? Oh yes, our submarine fleet has gone from 1 to 2. So our fleet actually became a fleet. Hooray for us, I guess. Oh yes, I'm planning my naval invasion of the loveliness that is Celian. With a horse, of course. I mean, how else were you going to invade Celian other than with a horse? You know exactly what I mean, don't judge me. Anyway, today's meal, since last time it was sparkling water, today I'm eating some home-dried meats, which are actually quite tasty. They have a lovely crimson color to them. It's beef, actually, with, it's Polish, to be honest. Not very German, I admit, but hush. We stole a few things in Poland, other than artwork and nonsense. Hey, speaking of things that got stolen, Gibraltar. So at least we know that the Spanish aren't being completely useless. Hey, PRC has capitulated, lovely. But that invasion in France is not very nice to look at. D-Day has come early, quite a bit early at that. I mean, 1940, what are you doing? However, let's hope they can manage themselves nicely. I don't think they'll mess up too badly. Although, the Germans do take a very long time to actually get involved with it, which does let the French retake quite a bit of land, giving me a bit of a fright at first, especially now that they're starting war with the Soviets, which makes things not too great, to be honest. Oh well, we're about to finish our cleaning up of, well, Malacca. What am I saying? Not Malacca. What would that be? Prague, I think? Not mistaken. Anyhow, as I said, we're going to take them out, eventually. And the Australians are still here, still causing trouble. The Ceylonese will eventually fail, once I realize that my navy has once again almost been wiped out. Or has that not happened yet? No, it's not happened yet. But it will happen soon enough, don't you worry. Here we plan our second invasion of Sumatra, because Sumatra has to die as well as the rest of the world, but Sumatra will have to go first. And when I say first, I mean after all the other countries that we've already made capitulate, including its bigger brother, India. How India is as big as bigger brother of Sumatra, I do not know. However, this is exactly what I'm saying, and so be it. I'm actually thinking of adding a little bit of a soundbite of what my voice sounds like on a broken microphone. Perhaps I'll do it for the ending, just so you know what you're managing to miss out on. Sure, you now have to listen to me eat random meats and water, however. Hey, could be worse. Oh yes, and everyone hates us, according to that button. But we ignore it, because of course we do. As we just saw, the British have twice as many ships in the Bay of Bengal than I do. And so we decided, okay, screw that, we won't do it just yet. We're going to wait for a few more ships to arrive. At this point we are making about 3 ships a month, so it's not that big a deal. Just looking through all my troops to make sure that things are going well. "14 days, soon to finish. And then we'll start an invasion of Sumatra once again. How well it goes, that is something I can't tell you, because it's quite embarrassing. For whom, I'm not going to tell you. This is where I realized, oh crap, they're going to try a war with the USSR. I was concerning myself, do I want to join in? To be honest, it wouldn't have made much of a difference if I did. And so, I don't. This is where I realize that I've been going over time, and so to you as well. I'll see you that time, next time. Until then.